Hello YouTube and welcome knife enthusiast. Today we got a bunch of new Tucson knives. Now I just showed this, or they're not all Tucson knives. Got a bunch of Tucson EDC gear, we'll call it. So we'll see when we get in here. I got some pry bars and some other stuff, some pens, some flashlights. They all come in the same Tucson box as their knives. I just recorded a video on this knife. This night morning design. This is a TS328 Tonto blade with micarta. Really small flipper on this. I think this is the smallest flipper I have in the collection. But we'll go ahead and get into this. First up, I have no idea. Nothing's labeled. They must put these in the box after you purchase them. So first up, we got a EDC pen. In titanium. Looks like one of the designer logos there. Can't quite tell which one it is. And something's going on up there. Looks like it's a hair off too. It's not quite centered. I can't make that out. Especially with naked eye, I can't even come close. So I think this just has like a standard pen insert, hopefully. Hopefully it's nothing special to replace. We can see the action on it. Oh, I forget what they call this. Kind of cool. First pen I have with this style of action. Guess we can see how it writes. Get something hard to write on. Writes really nice right off the bat. So I do carry some EDC gear. Not a whole lot. I keep my pockets pretty light. But I do have a little EDC pouch I carry in my book bag for work. I also carry a first aid kit around in there. And I just grab that book bag whenever I'm going out. And it kind of has a bunch of stuff in there if I should need it. So, next one's going to be a knife. And there is no label on any of this packaging. How in the heck do they even know what's in here? Now, I did kind of peek at everything, make sure everything came. And when I looked at this one, actually has a really easy Spidey flick. I don't know why I was screwing it up so bad. I'm going to end up doing a full review on each one of the Tucson knives. I only got a couple knives in this. But this is a Tucson Knives Sidewinder TS341 in D2. Full titanium. Besides like the carbon fiber bolster. Of course, you get a titanium milled pocket clip. And really good action. Really easy Spidey flick it. Decent sized knife. Good ergos on it. Really good ergos. I saw a couple like bum reviews about this, but I actually like it quite a lot. I cannot use the front flipper, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I cannot get the front flipper for the life of me. I can't find where to hit it at. I mean, I can almost get it up here, but it seemed like it needs to have been a little bit taller. I don't know. I'm going to have to watch another review video on this. See if they have trouble with the front flipper, if it's just me. It's possible I could be locking myself out by pushing on the lock bar. Because lock bar is kind of right where you want to put your hand. I don't know. But we got a lot to get through, so let's keep on going. Alright, got a little Tucson flashlight. I did put the AAA batteries in these already. Ended up getting 2 flashlights. I was only trying to win one at auction. Ended up winning 2 of them. They're both different though. Really like the milling on this. Tucson on the pocket clip. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want more EDC videos, because I can definitely show more EDC videos if you guys would like on EDC gear. If you're not subscribed, make sure and hit the subscribe button. I'll be giving out a QSP Penguin for my 250 subscriber giveaway, which we're getting closer to every day. It shouldn't take long to hit the 250 subscriber, and then our next goal will be 500. So moving right on up there. So I don't know how many different modes this has, or if it just has 2, because it kind of has a strobe one. But these are only 150 lumens, which is absolutely plenty. I mean, 150 lumens, it's going to help you find your way around, but it's nothing real bright or anything. Not rechargeable or nothing. Looks like we got a designer logo there. I really like that about the Tucson EDC gear. A lot of times it does have like the designer logo on it and stuff. And it's usually a lot of their knife designers. Got another knife here. This is one that's been on my watch list for a while. Looks like it has some oil on it. A lot of times your Tucsons, when you unpackage them, will be covered in oil. Really, really awesome shape on this. Good action. Good reverse flicker. The spuddy hole works, or the cutout. And this is going to be a TS384, an M390 steel, number 010. So I think some Tucsons have like serial numbers. And if so, this is only the 10th one produced. TP design. I think he designs knives for Kirkshaw. I don't know. I've heard of that designer before. Absolutely drop shut though. Feels really good in the hands. Really like the ergos on this one. Couple big chunks of titanium. They're milled out quite nicely. Milled titanium pocket clip. Oh, this feels like another knife too. It is. And this is huge. This is a big old knife here. Now this one definitely has some weight to it. Really, really awesome mill work on the titanium scales. Really feels like a solid knife. In the hand anyways. Awesome blade shape. TS328 in M390. This is number 125. Another TP design. Probably butchering the name. I just noticed this is a liner lock. Which I like a liner lock. Better than a frame lock sometimes, because you can't lock yourself out. Sometimes just where your hand wants to fall on a frame lock, you'll put pressure on the detent and you won't be able to deploy it. So having full titanium scales and a liner lock, I think this is the first knife I have that has full titanium scales and a liner lock. This one's kind of sharp right here, but no matter how hard I squeeze it, I can't feel it. Really cool. See if we can Spidey flick this. Oh yeah, that was easy too. Well, if you want to see the full review on these knives, make sure and hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. Let's go ahead and see what's in this one. Alright, this is one I've been wanting for a long time. You can actually get it on Amazon. It's only like 31 bucks or 33 bucks. It's been in my watch list for a really long time. Just this little pry bar. Looks like you can put them zirconian things in here or whatever, which I've never seen them things for sale. I've just seen people had them in their flashlights and stuff. Which I don't think the flashlight... Usually little flat EDC flashlights will have places for them zirconium things. So, of course, this is flamed titanium. Little pry bar. Put it on your keychain or something. I'm going to throw it in my EDC little pouch. I want to get 2 little EDC pouches. One with all titanium flamed, and then one with just normal titanium. Because I don't know what it is about titanium that's so freaking appealing to me, but since I started collecting knives, I really appreciate other things milled out of titanium. I just appreciate the milling work that goes into it. Got another flashlight. And I think their flashlights run, I don't know, 35, 45 bucks. Which for a titanium milled flashlight is actually pretty cheap compared to the competition. So you can see how this one varies from the other one. And I don't know if that's rust or what. I tried picking it off and wiping it off, and but yeah, it looks like a little bit of rust there to me. This is going to be a Rehod design. Yes, I did put a battery in this. It's the same exact lens that's in this one. So they have all the same features, same brightness. Both 150 watts or 150 lumens. And the last thing we have is an empty box there. It's in here. So yes, I had to grab a flamed titanium pen. It has the same kind of feature there, which is actually kind of satisfying. Really cool mill work on this. Let's say Tucson on the pocket clip. Well, let me know what you guys think about all this EDC gear. If you like seeing some EDC gear in my videos, I can show more EDC gear. I don't pick up a ton of it, but I do have quite a bit. Stuff like this little titanium thing, titanium bead on it. But I feel like if you're into knives, you don't have to be into EDC gear, but I know a lot of people that are into knives are into EDC gear. And I really enjoy it. Now, I don't get into the fidget spinners or nothing like that, but I do have one just because it's spins forever, but it just looked like Iron Man to me. I'm a big Iron Man fan, so this just screamed Iron Man to me. If Iron Man would have a fidget spinner, this be it. But definitely leave comments, hit the like button, and as always, stay sharp.